What is up, YouTube? It is showtime and I am back with yet again another video. Now in today's video we're going to be talking about the new meta on NBA 2K25, inside centers. This has been quite a subject, especially in the big man community. I get a lot of questions on this in my DMs, personal messages, comments asking, oh, should I make a popper, should I make an inside, what's the meta, what's better? And I just kind of wanted to do like a quick video just quickly talking about this. And I will say that there's been a rise in insides and it looks as if insides are slowly becoming the meta. And the reason why I believe this is because if you guys haven't noticed, the shooting in this game is still very iffy. Mike Wang has mentioned it a little bit, something about the RNG, possibly bringing back old shooting, something like that. I also think he mentioned actually buffing the rhythm shooting. But with the state that shooting is currently in, I do believe inside centers are going to be on the rise and are going to become the meta if things do not change. Now, based on patch 1 and how they literally touch almost none of the key things that most people are complaining about in the gameplay, it doesn't look as if 2K is going to make the change and actually revert shooting. If they do, then things will be different. Maybe this video won't cease to be as accurate, but my prediction is that insides are going to be on the rise, and we're going to see more insides and they will become the meta. Shooting is just so inconsistent. There was a study done by, I believe it was 2K Labs, saying how it's RNG and they're purposely making you miss shots or something, and every shot you take is different. I've heard that this is something they might have implemented in the game to counter Zens, and people are still using Zens regardless of that. So with the state of shooting and the trajectory this game is heading in, I'm predicting that inside centers will eventually be the meta, if not already. If they're not already are the meta. But one thing you guys must know about inside centers, for those of you guys thinking about making one, not sure, maybe not feeling the popper build because your shooting is so inconsistent, is that the inside may not work for you. One thing you must know, or one thing you must have if you are going to be an inside and use an inside center build, is you have to be playing with a guard who is a absolute scoring machine. The offensive pressure, all of the offensive pressure is put on your guard when you're inside, because the spacing on the court is going to be so limited. You've literally reserved the paint, no one can go in there but you, or the spacing is messed up. Your guard cannot rim run, they can literally only 3-hunt and shoot the basketball. It's also going to put immense pressure on you on the rebounds. You guys have to make sure you guys are getting just about every rebound, like every rebound possible, or you're defeating the purpose of being an inside, because then in that case you could have just been a popper. So being an inside, it doesn't take much skill. It's a pretty low IQ play style. It doesn't require much. You have 3 jobs. Your 3 jobs as an inside is to get the rebound, slip and split so that you can get a quick dunk or a quick finish at the basket, and to set great screens. 3 things that are generally very easy to do. Because you're not a popper, you're not responsible for hitting shots consistently and that kind of stuff. So it's going to be much easier to play the inside, but it's going to put an immense amount of offensive pressure on your guard. And if your guard is not used to that or want that kind of pressure, then it will not work. You guys are going to struggle, as if your guard can't get open off the screen. You guys are probably going to be hitting slips all game, probably not scoring some positions, and it's going to be tough. So there's going to be a skill gap for those of you guys who indulge in the inside center play style and play just straight PNR. It's going to be a lot different. It also puts a little bit of pressure on the lock, because I notice when my lock misses in the corner, I get frustrated, because it's like I can't help. So if my 2 only scorers on the court can't shoot, it's kind of up, like it's up and it's stuck. It's not going to work. So that's one thing you guys must know. So for those of you guys searching for a clear objective answer if poppers or inside are better, if I had to give my take, I still would say that poppers make the game easier. I'm not going to say it's better, but I'm going to say it makes the game easier for guards. But I have used my inside center build with a guard who can absolutely score the lights out, and I'm telling you, it is OP, it is meta. You're going to get every rebound. I'm literally going to be posting the best inside center build I know right now, the meta one. Sorry about that, I had a little bit of chip in the recording there, but I'm going to be dropping what I know to be the best inside center build right now, the meta inside center build that you guys can make. I'm going to be dropping it probably a few days after this video drops. But for those of you guys looking for an objective answer, I really don't have one. It depends on your playstyle. But I will say that playing popper is probably going to be easier for your team. But I'm telling you, these 5'9" guards, these 6'1" guards who can absolutely score the lights out, and they're also playing alongside an inside, is meta. It is very hard to play against, because these insides are getting a lot of rebounds. They're dunking on people in the paint, especially the ones that know what they're doing. They're setting very good screens, and they can become a problem. So that's kind of my take on this whole situation and this whole subject of inside centers. Would I recommend everyone make one? Probably not everybody. It really depends on the people you're playing with. The guards I'm playing with are probably, I would say, above average, and they're pretty good, and they're pretty adamant on scoring. They love scoring, they love 3 hunting, and that's why it works for us. So with this information, do as you please. I hope this gave you guys some insight and understanding, you know, just to keep you guys updated with what's going on with the game and in the center community. You know, I feel as if I'm really one of the only centers out here, you know, really trying to make something shake for the centers. You know, I'm trying my best, and I hope this video can serve as some sort of help, if it can help in any way, shape, or form. So I appreciate you guys who made it to the end. If you can, if you will, please do leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It is greatly appreciated. I got the inside meta center build dropping right after this, and I will see you guys in the next one.